This one comes to us, by the way, of the New York Post, who I feel like I read one story from them every week. And I don't know what it is with the New York Post, but they have some of the craziest shit that I read on a regular basis. This one is titled, "I bought my husband a sex doll that looks just like me. Now we have threesomes," by Andrew Court. Good work, Andrew. There were 3 in bed, and this couple never looked back. A wife struggling with her husband's high libido had bought us a lookalike sex doll in order to take the pressure off if she's not in the mood. Char Gray, 23, splashed out $1,800 on the racy replica for her sexed up spouse, Callum, 28, only to discover that she has also developed feelings for the dirty doll named D. Oh, gross. Quote, "D is not just a doll," Char told the Southwest News Service. Quote, "We're really attracted to her. She's helped strengthen our relationship and set our sex lives on fire." With Callum constantly in the mood for sex, Char says she was struggling to keep up. The horny husband had also proposed the idea of a threesome, but Char was reluctant to bring another woman into the bedroom. Oh, I wonder why that is. Instead, Char thought it made sense to buy a doll to participate in pretend threesomes and for Callum to use as a plaything when she wasn't feeling up for sex. Quote, "There were so many to choose from, but we eventually found D, who we think looks like me," Char enthused, revealing she bought the doll in June 2021. In the 13 months since, the silicone sex toy has helped take this couple's car. Hold on now. In the 13 months since, the silicone sex toy has helped take the couple's carnal activities to new heights. Quote, "It was the best decision and has definitely improved our sex life," Char stated. "It's great because Callum has a high sex drive, and if I'm not in the mood, he's got D there." She added, "We both love experimenting with her, and she regularly joins our steamy sessions too." Outside of the bedroom, D has also become an important part of the couple's relationships. Char and Callum dress the doll up in white lingerie and take her out on car rides. She also sits beside them when they watch their favorite TV show, The In-Betweeners, together. The pair proclaim that they don't care what anyone thinks, as bringing D into their life has worked for them. Meanwhile, Char and Callum are OnlyFans stars who make upwards of $80,000 a month. I'm going to let that settle. In. They make upwards of $80,000 a month. The pair have also brought D on camera for cameos, and many of their 2,000 subscribers have similarly become enamored with the inanimate object. However, D doesn't always join the couple for their sex sessions and is occasionally placed in a studio while they enjoy alone time. Quote, "We'd never put her away in a cupboard," Char declared. "She has a positive impact on us as a couple. If anything, she's brought us closer together." All right. We made it. We made it, guys. We made it through that one. That one was fucking woo. It's creepy, though. Is it not creepy? First off, why get the doll that looks like you? If you're going to have the threesome, the key to a threesome, in my humble view, my humble opinion, the key to the threesome is the 2 different girls, right? You get a blonde and a brunette, or a redhead, a white woman, a black woman, a Latino woman. You want it to be different. You don't want them to look the same. That would be if I were ordering a sex doll with my wife, I would want her to look different than my wife. I mean, is that crazy? I think it's a little crazy. My other thought is that first and foremost, you guys aren't OnlyFans. You guys have sex on camera. Why is your husband still horny? Where is this libido coming from? This is, no pun intended. This is egregious. In my mind, this is egregious. This is egregious because here's the thing, gang. If you're having sex with your wife on a regular basis, that part of you should be generally satisfied. Unless you literally you want to have sex with other women, then that's another thing. But if you're actually having a regular sex, I feel like you should be fine. They dropped $1,800. They dropped $800 on a girl that kind of looks like her. Well, it's like if she were a dead body. That's really what it's like. And that's, I don't know, ladies. I know I have thousands of female listeners. How would you feel about if you're in this scenario? How would you feel if your husband bought a sex doll? Not you, just him, but like you both, like, would you go along with this? Like he says, I want to have a threesome, and you counter, no, I'll bring a sex doll into this. Is that a good strategy? I don't know. I don't know if I'd feel good, like, if he's all like, hey, I'm in the mood, and he's like, oh, take D instead, and then he's like, okay. That's not what you want to hear. That's not what you want to hear. This is not what you want to hear, in my mind. Teach their own, though. Teach their own. Callum, I assume he's British. I assume these people they look British. It's disgusting. These people, these fucking Brits are disgusting. But everybody has their own thing. I get that, but this is weird. This is weird. It is weird. First off, I don't understand the dude that's like, you know what, babe, we should have sex on camera. I don't understand that guy. I understand a guy who's like, I will have sex with you on camera, but we are not married, and this will not continue much longer than the camera. You know, the dude who wants to share his wife with the world, that's an odd thing. That's odd. It's strange to me. The woman who says, let's have threesomes with sex dolls, also strange to me. It's all of this is strange. It's all strange. But see, here's the thing, and this is to the Daily Wire. The guy in the New York Post knows what it's about. They know what the content's about. It's not a mystery. It's not a mystery to Andrew here about what is being shown on that OnlyFans. So I appreciate the hardworking journalism that Andrew put into this story. Studio audience, give him a round of applause. Yes. Yes. It is weird. I feel like this is how serial killers are born. I feel like if they ever have a kid, it will be a serial killer, because this story will be up and they'll see that, and maybe they'll grow up thinking that D is their mom, you know? Think about that. And I mean, I guess I don't know. That's the other thing about having a sex doll. Well, we never put her away in a closet or anything. I'm like, well, okay. Is it just sitting in the living room? You know, you just keep it out in the living room. There's no good place to store a sex doll. If you have it out in public, it's fucking weird. If you have it in a coat closet and some friend comes over and opens the closet and this fucking doll rolls out, that's scarier. If you keep it under the bed, that's fucking weird. There's no good place to have a sex doll. There's none. Maybe the garage. There's just none. There's no good place to have a sex doll. So, and it's scary because this is the future. I know people, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, think about this, blah, 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 blah. You know? But it's the future. This is the future, because unfortunately we are all diving deeper and deeper into the online sphere, and we're having less and less relations than we've ever had. And there will be a large portion of our population that is just having virtual sex with sex dolls and all that. We're already kind of there with porn. We're already kind of there, but it's just gonna get worse. You're only gonna hear more of this. You're only gonna get more of these stories. You're gonna get more and more. You're gonna start having couples like, oh well, my husband wanted a threesome, so I bought this doll. And they're like, oh, well, that spiced up our relationship. And you're going to be like, I never want to get fucking married. Let me tell you right now, I never want to get fucking married. That's all I get out of this. But I don't know. Everybody's got their own thing, man. What are you going to do? I don't know what to make of this. It's disturbing. I told you it was creepy. I warned you it was creepy. It's creepy. It's fucking creepy.